Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of London's Original with Fulham, the series that's gone 0 episodes without a deflected goal. As always, if you are enjoying the series, drop a like on the video. That would mean the world to me and really helps the channel out. And also, since it's the start of the week, it is time to thank new patrons, and this week it is Sam Atkins, Andrew Hickman, and Jan Petrick. So massive thank you to all three of you. That is awesome, and everyone else over there as well. And of course, everyone who has just been watching the videos recently, it's been really, really nice. The series, of course, will be coming to an end soon on YouTube. More on that in a minute, but it's still been fun nevertheless. Just briefly, actually, on the topic of Patreon, I've had some problems myself in actually paying creators that I watch on Patreon, because for some reason they removed my payment details from them. I had to re-input that stuff. So some of you might want to check that out as well, because it's happened to me. So yeah, with Stockport, hopefully anyway, touch wood, starting on Sunday, this series will be coming to an end relatively soon on YouTube, like I said. However, since I'm not going to be able to start streaming my Outcast to Icon save straight away, because I have to wait for a database that I specifically need to in order to start that. So what I might do is just start streaming this save over on Twitch once we're finished with it over here, because why the hell not? It could be something to sort of practice streaming with, basically, because it's going to be a brand new thing for me, really doing it regularly. And the only reason I haven't been up till this point with FM19 is because I've been using that spare time that I would be using to stream to work on stuff for Stockport and other stuff for the channel. You might notice little flourishes here and there, slowly building things up to where I want it to be in terms of a professional level of quality, if you like. So we have the League Cup draw right now to see who we're going to get after beating Crawley. Hopefully it will be someone small, so we can play someone like Pirpai if he's back fit with his whole arm problem. And we've got Bradford City. That's actually not a bad one. Bradford City at home. That's a winnable one again. That should get us to the stage of the cup where we're supposed to get to. Should get the board off my back on that sense. And hopefully if Pirpai's fit, he will play in that game. Although I'm not sure he will, though. All these goals from crosses and set pieces are you Pulis in disguise. Don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of him. I wouldn't normally do this, but someone wanted to see Alexander Mitrovic's stats, so here is how he is shaping up for us at the moment. 3 goals in 3 appearances this year, although that's a bit skewed because he got a hat-trick on the opening day of the season. So, you know, I think he's doing alright for us, to be fair, though. Him and Alfie Mawson. Just setting up a few little bits and bobs that we're probably going to need for some of these games that we've got coming up this month. Particularly things like maybe some teamwork for Everton so we can increase our pressing ability for the away game. Okay, bit annoying. New week, just praised Josh Vanneman. He got a 10 in training and he's not prepared to go over this again. Like, surely if it's a new week, you should be able to praise them for their training if they're getting a 10 out of 10. It seems pointless that they would not accept that praise. And it actually hurts their morale, which is stupid. Now, I know we've had a good start, but we do still need to kind of be looking below us. But a couple more wins and I'd start to feel more confident about us looking up than down. Away at Bournemouth, we did win 2-0 there last year, so I'm hoping that we could do the same again today. This would be a massive one for us as well, because it would push on to 9 points, and a lot of the teams below us just can't buy a win at the moment. Hull particularly. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hull have actually won a game. There's a lot more teams below that have not won a game. Like Man City, for example. How have they only got 1 draw from their first 3 matches? So back to the first choice lineup. It's lovely to be able to rest players like that. Everyone's got a low or normal injury risk, so that's good. Mitrovic, Vargas, Brun Larsen, Seri, Kearney, Souček, Sessegnon, Mawson, Michael, Vanneman, and Didilong. So on the bench, Bettinelli, Adoy, Schürrle, Kamara, Christie, Watmore, and Carlos Fernandez. I'm a fan of Carlos Fernandez. I don't know if you can tell, even though he's not done that much for us yet. I've been looking at Brun Larsen, right? And I'm guessing it's because he's more suited to the right-hand side. Because he is a right foot. Oh, he's either-footed. So I'm guessing his best roles are on the right rather than on the left-hand side. But he's still more of an inside forward on both sides. And I do wonder if maybe pushing him to an inside forward as well isn't such a bad idea. Maybe a supporting inside forward that allows Vanneman to overlap on the attack. It just might be something I want to try out. To kind of cluster the middle area and get a lot of players through the middle, but then have those width coming in from the wide positions. I don't know. Also, the option of maybe turning Souček from support to defend. I'm not sure. But it seems to have worked for us so far. This is the one change I wouldn't mind making. Let me know what you think about having inside forwards on both sides. Or do you think we should stick with a winger type role on the right-hand side? We'll see how we go against Bournemouth today. It's a bit of a risk, I know, because we're playing all right. But I just kind of think that there's something odd about that. Brun Larsen's performances from that first game have really kind of dropped down. Where, I mean, a lot of people have too, but I just feel like there's something we can get more out of him. Right, let's do this. Oh, because of the cup, the league table's gone again. I honestly wonder if just being a bit more positive with the play wouldn't be such a bad idea. Get us forward a little bit more. Oh, please don't foul him. Smith. Could we have had any more players in our penalty area there? Like, seriously, we had 10 of our 11 players in the penalty area and somehow we've let them score. This should not be happening. Look at the amount of players we've got back. And he still manages to get the ball through and nobody bothers to put a tackle in. It's 1-0 Bournemouth. They deserve the lead. They've been vastly better. We're going to change things at half-time. We have to. We've been dreadful in that first half, unfortunately, and we thoroughly deserve to be behind. Maybe the pendulum swingeth back. Right, they seem motivated, but we are going to change that tactically. I don't think it's working. Brun Larsen's been okay, but I just don't think it's going to... I don't know. We'll see, but I'm not sure about that, frankly. I am going to go to attacking for the second half, though, just to try and create something. Come on, you should be able to deal with it. Oh, my lord. I mean, it's not like he had a head start on them. He was... oh, my God. Kearney's ball. And again, we've got no one back. Because of course not, and Mawson's put it in at least. It's 2-1. We've got a goal back. Maybe we'll just leave it like this for the rest of the game for now. Mawson's 4th of the season. Okay, changes need to be made. Mitro's been poor, so we're going to get Fernandez in. Vargas has been poor. So, yeah, we kind of have to get Schürrle in. Here we go. Set piece again. Kearney's ball. Michael's header again. Brune Larsen! Oh, what a chance. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, if there's anyone you want running the ball... Oh. Oh, my God, how have they messed that up? Wait. Hang on, what? That's surely a red for Vanyeman. I didn't even see what happened there. It is a red for Joshua Vanyeman. We've got to change that set piece thing. I can't believe I keep forgetting to change it. I changed it during the game, but that doesn't matter because that's only for during the game. Get Souček off and Christie on just to finish things off. We're still going to try and go for it. We've got 10 minutes left on the night. We might as well have a crack at this one. Falk. Lerma. Oh, he slid it into the bottom corner. Jefferson Lerma. It's 3-1 Bournemouth. They deserve the win. Can't really complain about that. We've not been good enough on the night. We definitely improved in the second half, but not enough. Yeah, as things go, that was pretty damn bad. There's a lot of things we need to change for the next game, but hey, we tried something out. It didn't work. You learn by trying. Right, so first things first, with attacking corners, we're going to bring both of the fullbacks back. We want to aim for their far post, and yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, really. That seems to be what's worked. Ball to the far post, nodded back across to our other defender. That seems to be working brilliantly so far, particularly when it's Michael at the far post, because he's got such great heading ability. Also, I tried to go after Bruno Dip just to see if he was around. He's not in this version of the database. I don't know if that's just because I haven't got the right leagues turned on and players and stuff, or if he's just not a footballer anymore, but that's a shame. I was going to try and bring an old Dipper. Didalon has injured himself in a training session, and is going to be out for 3 to 5 weeks. That's annoying, because he's actually been quite decent for us this year, I have to say. City finally do get their first win of the season with a 4-1 thumping away at Hull, who are dreadful, by the way, but have won a game this season, at least, unlike a few of the other sides down at the bottom. So despite their goal difference, they are still out of the relegation zone at the moment. So we're playing Brighton. It's the Monday night game. A win would move us up into 8th place, which is good. And this is as good a chance as we're going to get, I think, to beat Brighton. So we're going to go out there and attack them from the off. Of course, Vanyeman can't play because he's suspended, so we're going to start... I'm going to start Steven Sessegnon. He's good for the position, and he's got the potential to improve. And Marek Rodak will make his debut in the Premier League tonight for us. I don't know why is Bettinelli not available when I... Why is he not available? Is it because he can't play sweeper keeper at all? Weird. I don't know. So on the bench, Rodak, Christie, Schürrle, Kamara, Adoy, Johansson, and Rui Font. Not Rui Font, sorry, no. Fernandez. We are going to move to attacking the moment we get into the game to really try and create some chances against Brighton today. I feel like they're there for the taking if we want them, but we need to go out there and do it. We've got the corner set up properly now, so hopefully just lumping the ball to the far post to Michael to nod it down to Mawson. He's already got 4 this year. Can he get some more? Let's go. I want to see us beat Brighton, get a win on the board today, and really start to ease the pressure and look upwards rather than down. It's not been a good sort of first half of the game, frankly. Nothing's really happened. No chances, no highlights until 23 minutes. Come on, keeper. That's yours. And it's a penalty. They just won't stop, will they? They just won't stop. Pascal Grosch to step up, and Bettinelli can't save it. We're trailing now to the bottom club at home due to a penalty. What a massive shock. Half time, and it's 1-0 to Brighton from the spot, and that's the only highlight of the entire first half. This would be so typical of what we did last year, where we'd just be really decent against some sides, and then against the bottom worst teams in the league, we'd struggle consistently. Although this year it looked like we weren't going to do that. Kearney, Sessegnon, can we find the ball in? Does. Brune Larsen, and penalty to Fulham. Okay, Mitrovic will take the penalty. It's a tale of 2 penalties at the moment. We've only had 1 penalty in this entire save so far, and it's... Well, we had the Seri one, and now it's 1-1 here. Right, we've got something to build on. Right, changes are afoot and definitely needed. Vargas has been poor again. He's had a couple of poor games. So has Brune Larsen, to be fair. But we can't really get him off because we're lacking options. Sessenjon's not been great either, but Adoy isn't really the player I'd want there. He's right-footed. Christie for Sess on the other wing, maybe? There's been no highlights. There's been 2 highlights in this game. Both the penalties. That's it. Nothing else has happened. What an awful game of football that was. We got out of it with a point, which is still piss poor. We've looked dreadful in both games that we've played today. This is going to be a tough game, make no mistake about it, but I'm still content to go with the same starting lineup. We're just going to balance, nothing else, and play ourselves into the game. There's nice links forming with the players. I think, unfortunately, we don't look as dangerous from set pieces because we've not got so many players forward. I was kind of hoping that we might be able to get some balls to the back post from Michael to knock down to Mawson. We didn't even see any highlights of set pieces during that last game. There was 2 highlights, and it was just 2 penalties. Very, very poor game. Match load still looking good for us, though, so we're going to go with the same starting lineup yet again. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that's really worthy of coming in. Maybe try out Duncan Watmore, perhaps. He's more of a winger. Give him a chance. You know, he played well in the Cup, so Brun Larsen's not been good enough lately. And we're paying a lot for him, and probably too much, really. Vanneman can come back in, though. He has actually been decent for us this year, so hopefully bringing him back will help. So on the bench, Rodak, Adoy, Schürrle, Kamara, Lamarchon, Johansson, and not Rui Font. I also pick it because it's easier, but my god, sometimes they put some strange players in the team, like a player that isn't even fit. We'll have Brun Larsen on the bench as well instead of Kamara. I don't know why they wouldn't put him on the bench. Not going to mess with the tactics pre-match, just going to get into the game, and hopefully we can come up with something in today's match. If we came here and won, it would suddenly wipe away all those sort of problems we'd had before. It would just be a bit annoying, though, that we were capable of doing that. Vanneman. Watmore's through into a good spot again. Into the channel again for Duncan Watmore. Can he find a cross? Mitrovic is in the back of the net after just 1 minute. We lead at Goodison Park. Duncan Watmore straight into the team, and within a minute, he's got an assist. It's a lovely ball from Tom Kearney. Look at that. Watmore, first time cross as well. Ball across. Mitrovic jumps highest. Gets another goal for himself. That's 5 on the season, and we lead at Goodison. Perfect start to the game. Schneiderlin. Vargas. Here we go. Breakaway for Fulham. Mitrovic has got men out wide. It's a dreadful, dreadful pass. Oh, look at the space. Look at the space. And somehow we've cleared our lines there. We've gone from... We should be attacking them there, and somehow we managed to nearly concede a goal from it. Good ball over the top for Vargas. Can we find a cross? He needs one. Does. Mitrovic! Oh, and what a save. Watmore with the great shot. I've honestly no idea how this game is 1-0 to us at half-time. It honestly could be 3-2, frankly, but we do have the lead. Newcastle currently top of the Premier League, in case anyone's noticed that. I don't know. I think we're just as likely to win this 3-0 as we are to lose this 5-1 at this point. It's a very strange match. Walcott out wide. Seri across brilliantly. Souček. Vargas. Can he set us away now? Over the top. That's a wonderful ball for Alexander Mitrovic. Saved by Jordan Pickford. That should have been 2-0 Fulham. Here we go. Seri. Can he find a cross, though? Oh, finds Vargas. Watmore! Oh, Duncan Watmore makes it 2-0 at Goodison. On his debut in the Premier League for us, he's got an assist and a goal. Oh, didn't even get a chance to make a change there, as Everton are throwing another winger onto the pitch. Oh, good lord. Balassi, blocked. Davis, oh. The deflection carries it straight to Tom Davis, who puts it in the back of the net from quite some distance there. Bit annoying. We didn't even get a chance to make a change after the goal. I thought we'd clear the lines there. It comes back to Davis. Takes a touch. Did that go through the keeper's hands? Oh, mate. The front line have actually done really well today. I think Kearney might be one to potentially move on. So maybe Max the Merchant, perhaps. We'll have a look after this play, unless Everton just immediately score another one right now. That would kind of suck. Balassi's ball, headed away. Win their headers. What was that, and how was that not offside? Look at this. These goals, I swear to God. What? Carlos Fernandes now. Vargas with men running forward. He's one of them. Goes for Johansson. Through for Watmore again, and Watmore should have put that in the back of the net. We really should be winning again. Oh, I have a horrible feeling they're going to go and get the winner here. We've got every single player back. Dinier's ball in. Head. 3-2 to Everton. We've buggered it up. We've thrown it away. This is one of these games, like I said, it could have gone either way. No, it's a free kick to Everton. That sucks, really. To be 2-0 up with 20 minutes to go and lose the match is pretty damn awful, to be honest. And there you go. Everton 3, Fulham 2. Shocking. Awful. God, Duncan Watmore, I thought he'd given it to us, but then bam, bam, bam. Still 0 episodes gone without one of those goals going in, though. I kind of feel like the thing we had with the corners, where we had everybody forward, was probably what was allowing us to score a few of those goals, but I feel like that was going to cost us more goals than it would get us, frankly. Though I think I might have put too many players back. I think one guy on the edge and one guy further back is probably okay. Having 3 players in this area is probably, you know, I think we could probably do with one of them being up there, maybe. So Bradford City, I'm just going to rotate the side massively for this one and hope that we can still get through. So there's a lineup. Fernandes, Schürrle, Brun Larsen, Johansson, Kearney, Anguissa, Lamarchon, Rima, Doy, Sessegnon, Bettinelli. I know some of them have already played, but we just kind of need bodies at the moment. Steph Johansson's ball in. Mawson. Anguissa makes it 4-1 with his second goal of the match, and we now have finished off this game in quite comfortable fashion. So we're through to the next round of the League Cup with a 4-1 victory against Bradford City, which is a good result, really, actually. I'm pretty pleased with the youngsters' performances. Some of the other backups certainly doing a good job there. So next episode, it's back into the league. We've got City at home, which is, I mean, they're not great at the moment, but they'll probably still be able to beat us. And then it's Watford and Huddersfield. More winnable games, potentially, and then Stoke in there too. So, again, more winnable games coming up. I'm seeing more winnable ones anyway, just in general in the league. So I'm hoping that we can get ourselves back into some good form. We're still scoring goals, which is nice to see. Scored in every game now in this episode. Just some poor things have happened, and we need to just get ourselves back on the winning ways. We've got the win there, which should help the confidence anyway. That's the plan anyway. Besides that, if you have enjoyed this video, do drop a like on it. That would be awesome. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this every single day. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for a run of league games where hopefully we can pick up a couple of wins and a few more points than we've got at the moment. But anyway, anything's better than what we did last season, frankly. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. All these goals from crosses and set penis. Set penis. All these